There, Anthony. So, your last question for me was, how do you get paid modeling gigs as a freelance model? This is a process that I have taught models in 2 weeks or less. It's definitely available to you if you actually want to have this hands-on process with everything that it entails. You're more than welcome to put the word phone in the comments, and I'll reach out to you with a link so that we can see where you are, where you're trying to go, and how I can help. Okay? And that call will be like 15 minutes or less, so you can always take advantage of that. Now, the process of getting paid as a freelance model, the first thing you want to do is understand your fundamentals. Why do you want to be a model? What are your goals? What are your niches? What's your location? What's your rates? If you don't know your rates, it's going to be very difficult for you to understand what type of jobs you're looking for, what type of jobs you're willing to do, etc. Okay. Now, once you have that, you're going to need your model digitals, you're going to need a portfolio, and as a bonus, your model bag so that you're always prepared. Okay. I understand you're asking me, how do you get paid? You need these things before you start applying to things because chances are you're going to apply to a job. They might get back to you and say, oh, send over your digitals, or oh, send over your portfolio, or oh, what's your rates? So if you don't have those things first, you're going to always be at a disadvantage. All right. Next thing you want to do is you actually want to have a network of people who can put your name into rooms that you're not in, because there are some jobs that don't publicly cast, meaning they don't put out on social media. They don't put out on casting boards. They don't go to agencies to say, hey, this is a job that we have. Do you have somebody who can fill it? Some jobs are not casted that way. Some jobs, it's literally the client, the production team, and they talk within themselves about who they can reach out to for that job. So when you have a network of people, you are kept top of mind for these opportunities because now people know you. And if they know you, they also will keep you in mind for the things that they know about that might not be public. All right, now for the money. Once you have your fundamentals, meaning your rates, your niches, your goals, location, your why, once you have your assets, meaning your digitals, your portfolio, that model bag, once you have a good network, meaning people know who you are, you're not just a stranger off of, the internet and the ether of the world, now you can start to apply to paid modeling jobs. You can look on paid model job sites. I've given many a run through of that. You can let people know that you're available to be booked through social media and through reaching out and connecting with people. You can also, this is also the phase where you figure out if you want to model remotely or if you want to model in person, because you can also model remotely. The client can book you, send the stuff to you, you shoot it, and they pay you for the images. Okay. That's when you start to make money as a model, because you have all the materials you need. People know who you are. You know what you do well and why people should work with you. And now when you are looking at this wide array of opportunities, of paid jobs, of clients who want a model to do this job or do that job, you know where you fit. You know what works for you. You know what you do well and why people should work with you. And now you can bridge that gap. Okay. That's how you get paid as a freelance model. And once you actually get good at that, and you might have maxed out your area, meaning you've done as many jobs as you possibly can in your area, you've done all the shoots, you've made all the money that you can make, and you've hit a plateau, that's normally when you work with an agency to amplify the things that you do well and the reason that people should work with you. Make sense? Again, that's a high level overview. It's a very simple process. It took me years to figure it out on my own, which is why I teach models how to do this in 2 weeks or less. So again, if this is something that you want actual access to, I'm only a phone call away. All right. Talk to you soon.